everybody! My name's David Spencer. I'm an illustrator. I create a lot of fun art and things like that. For the most part, I like to do children's books, though. Children's books are books for people like you and other fun people, too. So I did a book called The Epic Adventures of Huggie and Stick, and I did that with Drew DeWalt. He did really cool books like The Day the Crayons Quit, Rock, Paper, Scissors, a lot of really fun things like that. So, I worked with him with a book called The Epic Adventures of Huggie and Stick, and I want to read that to you guys because I know that you're kind of stuck inside right now, and that can be a little bit of a bummer. So maybe we can, read a story, and you can create your own. That's another fun thing you can do. I used to create stories all the time when I was a kid, like different comic books and things like that. And so maybe after this, you can get a piece of paper out and just start writing your own little story, creating your own little characters. So I'm gonna read The Epic Adventures of Huggie and Stick. What's gonna happen? Let's find out. All right. So we start with a map. This will come into play later. As you can see, they're probably going to go around the world. The Epic Adventures of Huggie and Stick by Drew DeWalt and David Spencer. Who's that? That's me. Cool guy. Huggie and Stick belong to a little boy named Reese. And like many things that belong to little boys, they spend a good amount of their time being lugged around in a backpack. That is, until the day an open zipper and a large bump in the sidewalk and Reese's bicycle combine to create an accident. This is their story. It isn't pretty. Dear Diary, I love Huggie. He is so cool. Today I fell out of Reese's backpack and Huggie tried to save me, but we both fell out. And then the rain washed us out to sea, and now we're in this circle-shaped bouncy boat. Dear Diary, I hate Stick. I really do. I tried to push him out of the backpack today, but his pointy head snagged a loose thread in my paw, and we both fell out. Now I'm writing this from a dirty tire floating in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Dear Diary, best trip ever. Today, we were rescued by nice guys in super awesome hats. I told Huggie they must be part of some kind of super awesome hat club. They showed us their cool swords, and Huggie gave them his button. Then Huggie kind of barfed on one of the biggest hat, and they had us try out their diving board. Strange though, they sailed away after we dove into the ocean. Oh well, so much fun! Dear Diary, worst trip ever. Today we were captured by pirates. I was robbed of my lucky gold button. I got seasick on the captain. Then they made us walk the plank. Now stuffing's coming out of my butt. Wonderful. Monday, Australia. Dear Diary, today we swam ashore and met a giant mouse with a pocket on its tummy. He gave us a ride, but it was so bumpy that Huggie fell out. I didn't want him to get injured, so I broke his fall. Thank goodness I was there. He could have been hurt. Dear Diary, there's a stick in my butt. I hate my life. Tuesday, Asia. Dear Diary, today we rode on a plane, and instead of going home, though, we ended up in this magical forest where a giant teddy bear tried to kiss me. I think Huggie likes me more than he admits, because he got jealous and pulled me away before the teddy bear could kiss me. Dear Diary, today a giant panda tried to eat sticks. That's what pandas eat, sticks. Somehow Mr. Woodforbrains thought he was gonna get a kiss. I'm not sure why I saved him, but I did. Unfortunately, the bear didn't appreciate me taking away his lunch. Wednesday, Europe. Dear Diary, another great day! This morning we hopped the train and I made Huggie a new arm. It's even better than his old one, if you ask me. When we got off the train, Huggie said he wanted to find his own way home, but he tripped on the train tracks and I grabbed him and saved his life. There was a TV reporter there, and now everyone's calling me a hero. Because we were famous, we got to meet the Queen. Did you know she had a sword too? I definitely need to get a sword. Dear Diary, I don't believe this. I almost get run over by the Queen of England. I almost get run over by a train, and the stick gets knighted by the Queen of England. In what universe is that fair? I'd chop him into little bit pieces with my new arm, but it only seems to be good for eating hearty soups. Dear Diary, after a boat ride and then a trip across the desert on a camel, we ended up in the jungle. How cool is that? After running a fun race, we found a giant lake and jumped in to cool off. Huggie began to swim home, but it turned out we didn't have to swim because a huge fish offers us a free ride in its mouth. I love today. So they're going camel, start of the rhino rage, tunnel full of loud rope, monkeys, adoring fans, crocodiles, super winning right here, fancy horse, it's a zebra, very tall dog, it's a giraffe, cats with great hair, they're lions, helpful fish, it's a shark. Dear Diary, this is getting crazy. Today we ended up in the jungle with a ferocious charging rhinoceros who would have destroyed us both had I not grabbed a stick and jumped into the ocean to get away. The rhino shouldn't feel too badly that we escaped though, because after jumping into the water, we were promptly eaten by a shark. My only hope is that sharks are allergic to stuffed animals. Dear Diary, holy moly, did you know that sharks are allergic to stuffed animals? And he spit us up. So cool! Still enjoying our trip around the world, we swam to an iceberg. Then there was little elves in tuxedos living there. So cute! I wanted to eat them up. Unfortunately, they wanted to eat me too. Dear Diary, where do I start? The barfing shark? The vicious stuffed animal eating penguins? I taste like socks, how do you not know that? Or the long swim to South America after the freezing Antarctic. Ugh, I need a nap. Saturday, South America. Dear Diary, can you say amazing? Because that's what the rainforest is. All the cool animals, all those nice people who turned me into a sippy straw. I even saved Huggie from those mean fish that tried to eat him. Golly gumdrops, Huggie and I are a great team. Dear Diary, can you say horrible? Because that's what the rainforest is. Poisonous frogs, bugs as big as my head, and a fish that eats anything, including stuffed bunny legs. Stop trying to eat me, world! Not only that, I had to save Stick from some people who hollowed him out and used him as a blowgun to shoot at monkeys and sloths all morning. Weirdest trip ever. Dear Diary, we landed back home today. This has been the best trip ever. I never would have made it if it weren't for Huggie, my best friend. Aww. Dear Diary, Stick slept through a llama ride, a train ride, 2 bus rides, the small plane trip, then 200 miles on the back of a very determined chihuahua. If I never go anywhere with this smiling piece of wood again, it'll be too soon. The next day. Stick, no, don't pull that thread. Relax, it's just a loose string. Cool! You have got to be kidding me. All right, the last page is where they went. So let's follow their trail. They started in North America. They went to Australia. Went to Asia. Then they went to Europe. Then they went to Africa. Then they went to Antarctica. Came back up through South America. And then right back where they started. They went all the way around the world. Around the world. So, with this information, you can do whatever you feel like. Like I said, I love to do illustration. I love to make stories. I think they're super fun. My favorite thing is to create little characters. I loved creating Huggie and Stick. They were super fun. I've created characters my whole life. Even if they're not good, just have fun with it. I mean, don't got anywhere else to go. So bring your paper out, bring your pencils out, start drawing stuff. It's super fun. Look at little characters in your books that you have, and maybe just start tracing them or drawing them, or however you like to create characters. A fun little thing I like to do is just name two animals and then draw them mashed up together like a llama shark or whatever. That's be a llama with a shark fin in the back. Whatever gets characters out of your head. It's a lot of fun. It, kills some time. You have a laugh. Maybe try to challenge each other, make a little thing like that. But most of all, just have some fun. You're stuck inside, maybe you go outside for a little bit, things like that. But, draw with chalk, pencils, paper, scissors, however you like to create characters, and have some fun with little stories. Maybe have your brother or sister create a story, and then you kind of draw the story or whatever. So that'd be a fun little project to do over the thing. And this has been super awesome, guys. I'm David Spencer. Like I said, I'm an illustrator. I have lots of fun, as you can see. And then I hope you guys have a great time. Bye!